What is truth? As we look at life and at history, we look at what's been true over the course of history, and how did it affect the people in the society when something new came up that people said, well, this is how it really is, uh, and how did the society react? Well, truth passes through a number of stages. First, it's ridiculed. Second, it's violently opposed. And then third, it's accepted as being self-evident. And this is from Arthur Scofalia, and when he talks about the stages of truth. And we can see this in society. When Columbus was first going to sail to the New World, and he was going to go find a new route to the Middle East by sailing in one direction. People were like, "Oh no, you're going to fall off the end of the earth and die." And then they'd probably had demonstrations and stuff. If that was today, they'd be on CNN, and they'd be telling you how ridiculous it is. And then, after he was able to show that, hey, if I go west, I can come back to the same spot that I started with continually going in the same direction and proving that the earth is round, then it's accepted as being self-evident. And we can see the same thing with the medical profession. A few hundred years ago, if you washed your hands in between seeing patients, you were considered a quack. You were kicked out of the medical profession as being ridiculous. And then, it's ridiculed, it's opposed because they kick you out of the medical profession. And today it's considered self-evident. Naturally, you wouldn't go to a doctor if he didn't have a clean office and didn't wash his hands before he saw you from the last patient. So we see this in the society also. When someone comes up with a new idea, it's ridiculed and put down, and then all of a sudden everyone accepts it as, oh yeah, yeah, that's obvious, it's self-evident. So, when you look at the truths that you have, understand that things change all the time, and we shouldn't be so wrapped up in it. So when you hear something new, don't push it off and reject it immediately, especially the things that you want to reject. Look at them and say, well, why is that happening? A friend of mine was taking a class, and the person who's teaching the class told him something about marketing, and he's like, no, no, I don't believe that, and he totally rejected it. And then, after thinking about it over time and doing some more research, then he said, yeah, the person's right. They accepted it as being self-evident, but it's kind of counterintuitive in the beginning when we first hear about new things like that. So be kind to the stuff you hear, and do your own research and figure out if it's right for you. And don't be so quick to ridicule new ideas.